Alan and Nolan were engaged in a conversation regarding the Viltrumites. The remaining Viltrumites had fled and sought refuge on planet Earth. Alan suggested to Nolan that they should travel to Earth and eliminate the Viltrumites, since only a small number of them were left. However, Omni-Man opposed this idea. He proposed that they should refrain from killing the remaining Viltrumites. Omni-Man was of the belief that residing on Earth could transform the Viltrumites, just as it had transformed him. He had faith that through communication, he could alter the Viltrumites' ways. Hence, he opposed the idea of exterminating them. Alan disagreed with Omni-Man, asserting that Omni-Man was an exception and that other Viltrumites wouldn't change their nature. Being on Earth, they could bolster their numbers by procreating with humans, thereby increasing their population over time. After going back and forth in an argument, Alan instructed Omni-Man to give him some space. Subsequently, Omni-Man departed towards a spacecraft where his wife and child were located. He then discussed his conversation with Alan with his wife, Debbie. Following their talk, Omni-Man and Debbie moved to the bedroom and engaged in intimate activities, creating considerable noise. Oliver had to shield his ears with a pillow until they were done. Meanwhile, the scene transitioned to Alan, who was also in the bedroom with his wife. Instead of enjoying quality time with her, he sat in silence, deep in thought, and not engaging with his wife. She initiated a conversation, and Alan revealed to her his intentions of doing something drastic to protect the universe. He inquired whether this action would make him a villain. His wife reassured him that it wouldn't, stating that he was simply fulfilling his duty. The next day, Omni-Man and Oliver paid a visit to Alan. As soon as they entered the building, Alan requested Oliver to excuse himself, leaving the two of them alone. Following Oliver's departure, they engaged in conversation. Alan informed Omni-Man that he had reached a decision on how to deal with the Viltrumites on Earth, which Omni-Man would not approve of. Alan disclosed his plan to release the scourge virus into Earth's atmosphere, a virus designed to eliminate all Viltrumites on the planet. Upon hearing this, Omni-Man became enraged and physically attacked Alan before demanding to know the whereabouts of the virus. Alan disclosed that the virus was stored on his spaceship and, out of respect for his friendship with Omni-Man, wanted to inform him before taking any further steps. Omni-Man then disclosed that due to the scourge virus being engineered to eliminate Viltrumites, it would inevitably wipe out all humans on Earth, given the similarities between humans and Viltrumites. Despite being aware of this fact, Alan chose to proceed with his plan, prompting Omni-Man to intervene. A fierce battle ensued between the two. With a powerful punch, Omni-Man sent Alan crashing through a wall. Undeterred, Alan swiftly retaliated by propelling Omni-Man through another wall, sending them outside the building. In a daring move, while airborne, Alan attempted to crush Omni-Man's bones in a tight embrace, but Omni-Man swiftly countered with a forceful punch to Alan's face. Amid a brief ceasefire, Omni-Man implored Alan to halt his destructive mission, warning of the innocent lives at stake. Alan, resolute in his decision, rejected Omni-Man's plea, determined to sacrifice humanity to eradicate the Viltrumites and safeguard the universe. Incensed by Alan's defiance, Omni-Man furiously punched him out of the planet. Omni-Man flew through space to pursue Alan. Once they were both in outer space, they began communicating via telepathy. Nolan informed Alan that he would continue to fight him until he regained his senses. Alan disclosed that Omni-Man was no match for him and that he had been purposefully allowing himself to be beaten, but that would end now. Subsequently, Alan landed 4 powerful punches on Omni-Man, causing severe injuries and blood to cover his face. At that moment, Oliver arrived and retaliated by striking Alan. Questioning Alan's actions, Oliver inquired why he was attacking his own father. Alan responded by explaining that he had attempted to reason with Omni-Man, to no avail. Following this exchange, Oliver intensified his assault by delivering a blow to Alan's groin. Suddenly, Alan's troops arrived and aimed their weapons at Omni-Man unexpectedly. Addressing Omni-Man, Alan mentioned that the virus might not necessarily be fatal to humans, leaving a possibility for human survival. This revelation astonished Oliver. Omni-Man proceeded to outline the catastrophic consequences should Alan unleash the virus on Earth. Indifferent to the well-being of humans, Oliver supported Alan's plan, emphasizing his concern solely for his stepmother and brother. Their immediate task was to warn Mark and Debbie to vacate Earth. Efforts by the soldiers to subdue Omni-Man proved futile, as he effortlessly overpowered them. Oliver criticized his father for his clouded judgment and launched an attack. Omni-Man momentarily considered striking Oliver but halted, affirming he could never harm his own flesh and blood, indicative of a change in his demeanor. Alan expressed skepticism about the potential transformation of other Viltrumites as he engaged Omni-Man in combat, eventually prevailing with a series of blows. Leaving Omni-Man adrift in space, Alan and Oliver departed. Omni-Man returned to Earth, barging into Debbie's home. Observing Nolan in a battered state, Debbie charged toward him in tears, torn between attacking and showing concern due to his injuries. Omni-Man warned Debbie about Alan's intentions before collapsing. Cecil's operatives entered the scene, encircling the fallen Omni-Man.